What's up? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to the first official Crunchtime podcast. We're going to be your place for the latest in NBA news, rumors, trades, and stories. Today, we're talking about the Golden State Warriors, what's happening in OKC, LeBron and the Cavs, drama in New York, the breakout players of the week, and, of course, some fantasy talk for all you NBA fantasy players out there. You guys are listening to Summit Jody and Robin Chowdhury, and this is Crunch Time. Let's go. (56-6) other guy. Golden State has won 45 home games in a row. Curry, MVP? No MVP? What do you think?
MVP, man.
For sure? 100%?
Yeah, like, are you kidding me? They're 56-6. Like,
Chouds. San Antonio's not that far behind, all right? Kawhi Leonard's not getting the...
How far is San Antonio behind?
They're like 56-9 or something. They might have just lost one more game, so that's 10.
Well, people are saying that Golden State's like the one team that's going to come up from the West, but like even if San Antonio's going to put up something, I still think Golden State's going to wreck them if they ever come to it in the Western Finals.
What do you think it'd be? Best of 7 series, Golden State versus San Antonio?
Probably 4-1. I think San Antonio might take one, but I mean, you still have to think about OKC too, man. I think yeah, but I think OKC can literally like probably destroy San Antonio if they.
Are you kidding? Do you think OKC has a better chance?
I think OKC has a better chance to put something up against Golden State compared to San Antonio. But I don't know.
I have this thing about OKC. I just can't. The whole ISO thing, it just drives me crazy. I think I get like...
We've talked about this so many times.
Like heart palpitations.
Dude, I know.
When I think about OKC, I can't.
Dude, I know. Well, that's the main problem with OKC, because the second, like, it's like the last 5 minutes of the game, I don't think anybody else will get the ball except,
Yeah, but everybody knows that. Okay, we're getting off topic. We got to celebrate this whatever their record is right now. What is it, 56-6 or something like that? Something crazy.
Golden State?
Yeah.
56-6, yeah. What about it?
56-6. There was a little thing last week about Draymond Green. You remember when he blew up in the locker room and he was like, "I'm not a robot."
Oh.
And he was like trying to yell at the...
Yeah.
Remember
that was last week. Yeah, I think was that the first time they played them or the second time?
Versus who?
No, like was that the first time OKC played?
Versus OKC?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the first time. No. It was the second time. I think. Sure? Yeah. It was the second time. Because they versed twice in like a week or something. It was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, but the one where Draymond Green had like 0 points, right?
Yeah.
I think he had 0 points that game because they went into the locker room and then there was like all this hassle because Draymond Green was screaming at all of his teammates.
Yeah, but even yesterday in the Orlando game, the guy was like, I remember there was a one play where he had a post up on the corner, like on the right block or something. He was posting up. I forget who it was. It might have been like Peyton or something. It was versus Orlando. So like it was a smaller guard, and he just passed it off, and then it was a turnover. Like he wanted to get it to Bogut, and like the guy, he could have taken Peyton easily.
Yeah,
but I think Draymond might be like too afraid to shoot. I think he just wants that triple double every single time.
Dude, didn't you hear that one game where I think they might have lost the game, I'm not sure, but Draymond Green was saying, like, blaming it on himself, and he's like, yeah, I was just trying to like catch the triple double. Like he even admit that he did it once. So
man, what if like that's retarded, but like I get it, because I mean you're so good at this point, like your team's ridiculous, that maybe the season just gets boring, so you try to like make it more interesting for yourself.
You notice one thing though, like about like how how Draymond Green's like basically a passing center, but he's not really a center, but you know what I mean, like he plays a center position.
Yeah, he's a center in like today's league.
He plays the point basically, right? Do you notice how Giannis Antetokounmpo or Antetokounmpo is doing the same thing?
Yeah, we're gonna call him
the same thing.
Simplicity.
Call him Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but he is there. Milwaukee's actually doing the same thing with him.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo's amazing. Like he's crazy. I mean, I think Draymond's a better outside shot than Antetokounmpo right now, but Antetokounmpo's so young. This is second year in the league or something?
This guy's gotten like 3 triple doubles in like the last 2 weeks or something.
Fantasy team. He's killing it for me. He's carrying my team right now. Him and Westbrook.
Let's not talk about fantasy.
We'll get to that. All right, but so they lost to the Lakers on Sunday, which everybody called was like, Lakers just like struck universe with that.
Lakers played well that game.
They did, but 100% Golden State was out at like a club or something like that the night before, because they were not in that game from the very beginning.
Dude, oh my god!
They were, like,
the thing I loved about that game is because you know how everyone always says like live and die by the 3, right? And
No, that's just makes fun of each other.
I know. But listen, you're not okay. So basically, live and die by the three. But then Golden State proved that that's not really doesn't mean anything because they won a championship by basically. Well, they don't only shoot threes, but you know what I mean, right? Like they're all crazy shooters, right? But again, the game against the Lakers, we actually witnessed like dying by the three. Like those guys were missing everything.
I know, but I mean that was like the first time they died by the three in like 2 years.
Yeah,
right?
I know. It was weird to see though. Like I think Clay hit none and Curry hit one. They were like 13%.
Yeah, they were 1 of 8, something like that, something retarded.
Yeah, they were both like together 13% from three or something like that.
That's crazy. Yeah. And then yesterday again, they almost lost to Orlando, and then Clay bailed them out.
I thought Golden State was wrecking them, and next thing you know, it was a close game.
Man, I swear to God, they just get bored and they're like, "Hey, what the hell? Let's just like let them come back, 10 points, and let's see if we can."
And then Steph Curry's just like, "Okay."
And then Steph Curry just becomes like, Clay just goes nuts.
Did you see that one play like at the end when I think it was Ilyasova was defending Curry?
Yeah, and he freaking just chucked it.
There's no better way you could have defended that.
I don't know. Well, like I don't know if he's been doing that like all season, but like maybe it was just like that camera angle that I saw. Like it just looked like the most impossible shot. Maybe this was one of his harder shots, but like
I was the
this guy's
defender,
crazy.
Oh man, I don't even know what I would do if I ever had to defend someone like that. Like,
Man, if I even tried imitating that shot in the gym, I would like tear my ACL or I'd collapse. Just if there was no defense, I would just do that. Just like the step back in the three, I would fall down.
He's like so mental right now that like it's just fun to watch his defender's reaction like after he makes a shot. Like
I love watching the opposing bench or the opposing bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Literally, he'll put the shot up and then when the defender's hand will literally be in his face. Dude, it's so bad that Carmelo Anthony has to like touch his head.
Has to hit him on the head.
Absorb his powers. Oh man. He actually scratched him when he did that, eh?
Yeah, I know, I saw. All right, last thing about Golden State, because everybody in the world is talking about Golden State right now.
Yeah.
Clay. Do you think Clay Thompson is underrated?
At this point,
do you think
I don't
just
think he's underrated
in the shadow of Steph Curry?
No, he's not in the shadow of Steph Curry. I don't think he's underrated at all. Everyone's talking about Clay like almost as much as Curry right now, especially.
No, Curry's getting so much more hype right now than Klay Thompson.
Of course he is, but I mean,
it's deserved. But like, do you think Klay Thompson could carry a team?
No, he can't. I don't think.
No.
So. No. He's like the perfect second player on the team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can't see him being the first player. Well, I think he's an underrated defender. That's for sure. But I don't know about player overall. But he's like a really good defender.
Who's a better defender, Klay Thompson or Draymond Green?
Well, obviously Draymond Green. He's a great defender. He'd probably even make like the all NBA team for.
Oh, probably. Actually, Draymond guarding like centers, so I mean,
they were saying that Draymond Green might have trouble making the like first All NBA defensive team because he's playing the center spot, right? And there's
he's probably gonna go up against like Anthony Davis and like the other centers. Yeah, that makes sense.
But anyways,
moving on.
Yeah.
LeBron and the Cavs. What is happening in Cleveland? The chemistry is just I don't know. There was a report yesterday, I think, that came out saying that there are like LeBron and Kyrie chemistry issues, and then last week Stephen A. Smith, who always has something to say, came out saying
Stephen A. Smith.
I know, he's great.
We'll get to
Stephen
that.
A. Smith came out saying that Kyrie wants to leave Cleveland, and then there've been like reports of them forcing Kevin Love into the system, how it's not smooth. I don't know.
I think a lot of it had to do with the trade deadline because like they were saying that they're going to send Kevin Love to Boston, right? And every time players are involved in trade talks and stuff like that, when they come out of the All-Star break, like there's always like chemistry issues and stuff. But
yeah, but I mean, Kevin Love's been in trade talks since like last year. Even like over the summer, he was in trade talks.
He's always in trade talks. Him and Melo are always in trade talks.
Yeah, but I think Cleveland's more likely to trade Kevin Love than New York is to trade Melo.
Well, yeah, that's probably. What did Kyrie say though? Didn't he say something about how he's not happy or something? Being on.
I don't know what he said, but it doesn't really matter anyway. He's locked until 2020, which is a crazy long time to be in a contract. But I mean, he signed that huge like.
When? Oh, he signed an extension, right?
No. He signed a huge 5-year deal in like 2015, which locks him in until 2020. But it wasn't. I don't even think it was that much. It was like 90 million or something.
Dude, I honestly feel like any coach who's coaching LeBron barely does any work. Like that's what it seems like. Like I feel like
Do you think Tyronn Lue's as good as his record shows?
No, he's not. The way he talks. Have you seen him talk in his post-game conferences? It's like he doesn't even know what's happening. He talks like he's a player.
He does?
Yeah, you haven't seen him talk. Like he doesn't talk like professionally, like a coach would. Like,
but like him been like tight for a couple of years, which is why everyone saw this coming. They were like, yeah, like we knew that Tyronn would become the head coach, and everyone says he's like a player's coach anyway. So yeah, I can get that whole
because what they did yesterday in the Grizzlies game, basically they had a chance to tie it, right? Because what happened? LeBron hit a 3, and then they were down 1, and then Vince Carter hit 2 free throws. So they had 3 seconds left, and they're down 3, and they gave it to LeBron. Wait, who hit the 3? Oh, Kyrie had a wide open look at the 3, and then he missed it, right? So in the post-game interview, they were asking Tyronn Lue about it. They're like, "Oh, so what's your plan? Like at that time when you're down 3, who do you give the ball to?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, either LeBron, but unless J.R. Smith is hot." And then he starts laughing, and I'm like, "Yeah, then I'll give it to J.R." Like, well, who just says that?
Why is he laughing that off? You just got killed not killed, but like you just lost a game, man.
Yeah, and not just lost against like a Grizzlies team that's like a crazy good team,
but to the Grizzlies without Zebo and without Matt Barnes.
Yeah,
but Matt
and
Barnes is just like
Conley wasn't there either.
Conley wasn't there either? What the hell?
Man. They had no one yesterday.
Man, you know what it was? It was a Lance show. Let's make him dance.
I wish we could show like his highlights. We could make a whole reel of just...
And his life is a highlight.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
All right, Cleveland, moving forward. Who is going to be their biggest opponent in the East? What do you think?
I think it's Toronto.
I think it's Miami.
Why would you say Miami?
I don't know, man. I think D-Wade going up against LeBron is like...
You think it's like a psychological thing?
Yeah, I think it's like a friendship rivalry thing. And I think... oh my God, what's his name? Pat Riley. I don't think Pat Riley, he's just like... He just has it out for LeBron right now. Like after leaving, I know it was like a while ago, but I don't think Pat Riley's the kind of guy that forgets those kind of things. Man, every time I see Pat Riley, I think of The Godfather. I don't know why.
He does.
The guy looks like a Don.
Yo, they were saying that like when Joe Johnson wanted to go to a team, Pat Riley literally snatched him right away just to like rub it in the Cavs' face because they were like apparently the Cavs wanted Joe Johnson. I just said Joe Johnson. They wanted Joe Johnson, and then Pat Riley's like, you know what? Fuck you, LeBron. Just snatch Joe Johnson right away.
Man, if the Cavs wanted to sign Lance Stevenson, Pat Riley would snatch him away too. If the Cavs want him, then Pat Riley's gonna take him away.
Fuck Lance Stevenson. Every time he goes to a new team, people are like, "Oh, this is the year." Like this.
The old Lance is back. Yeah. He's killing it in Memphis right now. He's putting in work. I like it.
The only reason he's killing is because he's actually shooting like 60-something%. Like that's crazy. He shoots like 10% normally.
Yeah. Are you saying he's a career 10% shooter, Chadley?
No, I mean like he did the same on Charlotte and whatchamacallit.
And on the Clips.
Yeah. Barely shot well. But yeah.
Also, Hassan Whiteside has suddenly learned how to shoot. I don't know where that came from, but now this guy's like making free throws at like 90% or something crazy.
Who?
Hassan Whiteside. Have you seen this?
No.
Man, this guy's been killing it. I don't know if he like...
Let's not... I don't even want to talk about this.
What?
Hassan Whiteside, because... When the Knicks played Miami, he was shooting mid-range jumpers against the Knicks.
Man, the Knicks turned anybody into a superstar.
He shot like 5 mid-range jumpers against the Knicks. I was like, are you kidding me? I've never seen this guy shoot a mid-range ever.
Man, Hassan Whiteside is good. He has like crazy attitude problems, but like other than that, I like him. He wants to stay in Miami too, which is great.
He could honestly be like the biggest key factor for Miami. Like if he like... what everyone talks about is his like attitude and his like immaturity. Yeah.
He even said he's like I could get a max deal somewhere else, but I don't want to be the face of a losing franchise. I want to stay in Miami where like the culture is like we have like a winning culture and stuff like that. And the guy's gonna get a max deal. He's been performing like ridiculous.
Yeah, dude. He already has. I think there was a stat like this. Like I think the highest amount of career triple doubles somebody got with blocks was like 10 career triple doubles. Who was it? Was it David Robinson? Something like that. And Hassan Whiteside already has like 4, and that's like in 1 year. So
he's crazy, man. He's good.
He's on pace to get like 30 triple doubles in his career with blocks. Like that's
nuts.
Know. Yeah, he's crazy.
Also, man, I don't know what's going on with Bosch, but I'm hoping he comes back soon.
Yeah, they're not updating anything about him. Like I know he had the blood clots, but
they're being even like Miami like organization, they're being kind of shady about like saying when he's,
It
what his
could be
status
bad,
is.
man. Like blood clots are like super like.
It's like health. It's like life-threatening stuff. Yeah. Do you see my my boy Dragic getting his numbers back up? You see that?
Fuck Goran Dragic, man. Okay, I can't even explain. This guy I actually started liking him so much in his last year in Phoenix when he was like on fire. I think he was averaging like 24, 8 assists, something like that. Huh?
Yeah. The Dragon?
Yeah, the Dragon, yeah. But yeah, and then I remember like when that was happening, I watched a bunch of his highlights and I was like, yo, Goran Dragic is sick. So then the next year he goes, I think it was halfway through the next year he went to Miami, or was it in the beginning?
No. He signed with them in the maybe it was halfway. Yeah, it was at the deadline. It was at the deadline.
Yeah. So I didn't know that, right? So I was like, okay, I drafted him in fantasy, and you know how that turned out. He fucking flopped. And then this year, of course, it was just going crazy.
He's been doing well for me though, so I'm not going to complain.
Okay.
All right, but you think it's Toronto? You think Toronto is going to be the biggest competition?
Dude, in the East right now, like Toronto and the Cavs, like those two teams are probably like. Who else do you think has a chance? Okay, the only reason people would be against Toronto is because the last 2 seasons they didn't even make it past the first round. So, but I mean, you can tell how the way they're playing now. Because remember last year, after the All-Star break, I think the record was really bad. They were under 500 for sure after the All-Star break. So this year they were like, hey, we're not going to do that this time. And they're playing like, I think in the power ranking, they're like ranked 3rd in the NBA right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude. And then Lowry and DeRozan, obviously. And then plus the last... Yeah, we didn't even get to talk about...
I don't think Lowry and DeRozan are ever going to be better than they are this year right now.
Yeah, they might have been. They might be at their peak. But I mean, their peak is amazing.
It's crazy. They're putting on a show every single night.
There's so many factors why Toronto. Because, like, first of all, we saw... Did you watch the last game against the Cavs?
Yeah, where Lowry hit the shot over Delhi.
Yeah. So there's one thing. I think they're 2-1 against the Cavs, I think, in this season, right? Which is already a good sign, although like in the playoffs, especially if LeBron.
It's not playoffs, man. Playoffs is a whole different game.
Yeah, LeBron doesn't really give a shit. But I mean, the biggest factor though is DeMar Carroll not coming back yet.
Yeah, he's supposed to come back soon though, and they need somebody to stop.
But they're saying he might like mess up the rhythm.
Oh yeah. But that problem's happening in LA too with the Clippers and Blake Griffin and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll wait and see. All right. Breakout player of the week.
Bop.
Bop
of the week.
All right, on 3. All right, I'm gonna choose one. You're gonna choose one. We're gonna say it on 3, and we're gonna see if we have the same guy.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay. Yeah. Wait. Are we gonna say the first name or the last name or both?
The whole name. Why would you just say the first name? What if his first name's what if his last name's Smith?
Or Antetokounmpo.
Or Antetokounmpo, yeah.
Antetokounmpo. Okay. No. Okay.
All right. Breakout player of the week. Bop of the week. Both names. Ready?
Okay, on 3 or after 3?
Oh my god. After 3.
Okay.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. D'Angelo Russell.
Lillard. Wait, what did you say?
What the fuck? What?
What did you say?
I said D'Angelo Russell. You said Damian Lillard?
Yeah.
Actually,
why did you say D'Angelo Russell? It's because you have
D'Angelo
on fantasy.
My favorite players in the league right now.
What?
He was averaging like 10 points, and now he's averaging like 23.
Yes.
D'Lo, that's my boy right now.
Yeah, but he took
Damian Lillard's putting up like 50 points a game and like crazy stuff like that. But I'm going for the low key bop of the week, and you can go the high key bop of the week.
Okay, I'll let you talk about Russell first and tell me why.
No. Okay, first I just want to say big shout out to Byron Scott for finally getting all of my hate mail and my angry tweets and my death threats. And finally letting Russell off the hook and letting him play real basketball.
Okay, that was the biggest problem. Like, I have no idea why he was benching not Russell Westbrook, D'Angelo Russell and Julius Randle.
What are you going to tank the season? Like, why not let your young players develop? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, and like that cost them. Well, they're going to tank either way, but it still cost them. Like, it's March, and now he's starting to play well.
Yeah, he could have been like this all season long.
Yeah, and they probably would have racked up a couple more wins too, even if he did.
Yeah, but they don't want wins, right? They want to get into the top 3. Ideally the first place, but whatever.
Yeah.
Main point is D'Lo is back, he's here now, finally. And he's going to finish strong. I'm calling it.
Yeah, I think so. I really like his form.
What, he's shooting for him?
Yeah, it's dope.
Did you see that one shot he took? It was versus Golden State. He shot a 3 from like the top right wing or something. He shot it and he spun around and he like started walking back before the shot even went in.
No, the best was when he was like saying ice cold.
Oh yeah, ice. I got ice in my veins.
Yeah, I got ice in my veins.
All right, Damian Lillard.
Okay, well, there's not much to say. The guy's averaging 50.
That's all you gotta say. 50 points.
Yeah, 50 points. Like what? Twice?
Yeah, twice.
Okay,
twice back to back. Not back to back, but like twice in like a span of a week or something like that. Something crazy.
Okay, I don't understand. The one thing I don't understand is how this guy is getting underrated every single like year. Like this is the second year.
All-star. He's the face of the All-Star snub.
Yeah, he is. Like it doesn't make any sense, dude. I just looked at a stat today. His numbers this season. Was it this season? Yeah, I think it was this season. It was either this season or the last few months. They're like the same or even better than Derrick Rose's numbers when he won the MVP.
Yeah, but Derrick Rose wasn't. Look at the competition now, right? Derrick Rose wasn't competing with Kawhi Leonard.
That's just a whole other story that this league is just like evolving like crazy.
The league has gone so much better. Yeah, the talent level's ridiculous right now.
Yeah, but okay. First of all, like they literally stripped Damian Lillard of like his entire team, basically, right? So
and they're still somehow going to make playoffs.
Yeah, nobody expected that at all. And then do you know they were, what was their record? They were 9-17.
Had a really bad start. Yeah, something like that.
And then holy shit, they won like 17 of the last 20.
And now they're here. Now they're ready to go.
Yeah, and they beat Golden State on top of all of that. But I mean,
they could be a dark horse in the playoffs.
They could be, yeah. Just because of him and then the most improved player of the year.
CJ, 3J McCollum.
Yeah, you have CJ in fantasy, right?
I do.
Yeah, of course.
He's playing amazing. All right,
we could have one whole episode like just based on fantasy because I could just complain.
Because you could just go off, but then we'd probably end the episode in tears because once you go off.
Okay, you know how we always talk about our issues of fantasy? Like, I wonder if other people have the same problem as us when it comes to picking up and dropping players.
Like the whole like dilemmas and stuff like that.
No, like when
what do you mean?
9 out of 10
like when you
times.
pick up a player and they're doing well, you pick them up and then you kill their career.
Yeah, I kill their career. Okay, that's one. 9 out of 10 times when I drop somebody, okay, literally their next game they're gonna drop like 20 points, 15 points. Like, every time. Remember the Zebo thing? Like I had Zebo for.
And you just like you dropped him and he put up a monster game. I remember that.
Okay, when I had him, I think he got one block all the way up until January. He got like one block. I dropped him. The next day he got 3 blocks in one game. And I was
like, he averaging points and rebounds wise before when you had him?
What?
What was he averaging for points and rebounds?
He was like a 10 and 10 and like a 0 block, maybe 1 assist. I drop him now. He's like 15, 10. He's even getting blocks once in a while.
Oh yeah. He got me a block last game, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole nother. Like, we can literally talk about fantasy forever, but that's just an example.
All right. Moving on. Let's talk about OKC and like the chaos that is that team. That team is the poster for iso ball. Like,
but they kill it.
They're so good because KD and Westbrook are so good. Like without like. I know Billy Donovan. He's doing the whole like the alternate thing where he like puts them both on KD and Westbrook to start, and then throughout the game he'll alternate. So like KD will be on for like a quarter, then Westbrook will be on for a quarter. So he rests them and like puts them on alternate, and then ends the fourth quarter with both of them, which is fine, I guess, because you need to split up that kind of talent.
You'll always see like
it's still iso ball.
You'll always see either one of them on the floor. They'll never both.
Need that though, otherwise the team doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know, like. That's like they kill it by doing that, but I don't think it's gonna win.
You can't win a game. You can't win it like a championship like that. Oh my god, it just frustrates me. I can't watch them.
Because let's say there's like 2 minutes left in the game, okay, and then they're down 3 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like 100%. Even the other team, like I'm not even talking about our perspective. Like the other team knows the ball is gonna go to Durant or Westbrook, right? And like okay, in the regular season, that's fine. That's what Durant was saying. He's like, yo, like. If our record is sick in the regular season, that don't matter. We're playing ourselves because that iso ball, obviously, it's less stressful in the regular season.
Yeah.
But if they're in the playoff game, let's say, like, worst situation, they're in game 7, down 3, and 10 seconds left in the game, and you give it to KD, it's either you make it or you're literally gone. Like that's what it comes to.
Yeah, but I think the main problem is like it's trust, right?
Yeah.
If KD gets double teamed, he's gonna take that. He's still gonna take that shot. I mean, because he's not gonna pass to the corner for like Dion Waiters to take that three, and I don't think anybody would. Because I mean, logically that'd be the right play, but it's Dion Waiters, and that guy's just all kinds of special.
Yeah.
So
just an update, Summit. It's 104-102 for Washington against Portland with 15 seconds left.
Jesus.
I'll keep the game
if
right
there's
here.
a game
So
win.
if anything crazy happens, I'll tell you. Lillard time.
Yeah,
might
if there's a game
happen.
winner, haul up.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be your boy. Maybe Damian Lillard.
It's Portland ball right now with 15 seconds, so Lillard time.
Lillard time. Dame
Lillard time. He's gonna load up. I love these sounds. Oh man.
I like it. The sound effects. I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Moving on, Tyler guy. This is the
No.
moment you've been waiting for.
No. What?
Nick's tape.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah.
So a report came out yesterday or maybe this morning that Melo wants Rondo. He said Rondo like already said that he doesn't like Rondo's like I don't fit in the triangle. I don't fit on the I don't fit in what New York's trying to do. But Melo's like still he's like no, you know what? I think Rondo's wrong about what Rondo thinks, and I think Rondo does fit here. So I want Rondo. Which I don't know. I think after that report, you know, when like everyone's talking about how Melo should leave and like Melo's like stay in New York has come to an end and all that stuff. I think he's trying to like overcompensate now to be like, no, I wanna stay in New York and I'm gonna prove that I want to stay by getting involved in like, you know, recruiting people and stuff like that. And now he's recruiting someone who already said, I don't belong in the New York system. And Phil Jackson's like, no, we're running triangle, so there's no room for movement. You know, like it just doesn't make sense.
You know, I could literally go on about this forever. Keep it simple. That is it's the dumbest thing. It's the dumbest thing ever. Like
I don't know what to say. Like, how do you fix New York? How do you fix the Knicks?
You know how you fix the Knicks, honestly, would be to give Melo... Okay, in terms, if I wasn't a Knicks fan and I was heartless and I would say that if the Knicks were to win a championship...
Yeah.
Okay, there's two ways, okay? First way, which is most likely not going to happen, is if for some crazy reason somebody like... okay, we know KD's... We didn't get to talk about this, but KD said that if he didn't make the finals this year, he's gonna opt out and go with another team, right? So if someone crazy like Russell Westbrook, KD, they need a point guard. If anyone that doesn't know what the Knicks' main problem is, and you just think that the Knicks suck dick, but you don't really know why, it's because they lack the point guard position. Okay,
that's true.
So for some crazy reason,
you think solution number one is to get a free agent, big free agent.
Free agent. There you go. See how long it took me to.
All right. Well, do we hear any free agents coming out right now that want to be a part of this?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if the main thing, the Knicks are already not going to make the playoffs, right? Clearly, unless they win like the next 20 out of the 20 something games, right? So the only thing they can do is try to attract free agents, and right now they're not doing a good job at it at all because they just lost to Denver like an hour ago. And so no team. If you were a player and you were somebody like Jeff Teague or Russell Westbrook, Mike Conley,
yeah,
I'm sure. Like, would you like to play with Carmelo Anthony first of all, or
why
second?
not?
Yeah, well, because it's Carmelo Anthony.
Exactly. Why would you not want to play? Of course you don't want to come.
Yeah, you don't want to come. But I mean, like, if you really think like you want to win a championship and you think you could do it with Kristaps Porzingis and Carmelo Anthony, and you're willing, and you're not the number one player on that team, then it's possible. But you see how unlikely it is for that like circumstance to happen, right?
Yeah, but Melo wants to be the number one player on the team regardless of when it is. It's like the whole Kobe thing.
Yeah.
But like Kobe's gonna realize that now. But now it's like it's a little
imagine. Okay, just imagine if Russell Westbrook signed with the Knicks. Like, how amazing would that be?
I think if Russell Westbrook signed with the Knicks, I think Westbrook's like mental makeup is like he would just force himself into the number one position, and Melo would just have to take a back seat. So then it'd be Westbrook, Melo, and then Kristaps, which would be a ridiculous lineup.
Unstoppable, man. Kids, the one thing oh my god. The one thing.
You're already frustrated.
I know. I can't even talk. The one thing the Knicks lack is they're last in the league in transition points. Okay, like if Westbrook is there, the entire
Melo's like 700 pounds.
Getting denied by the rim.
That was the That was the best thing I've seen all year.
It just sums up their whole fucking season. That's literally the rim is the playoffs, okay? And Carmelo Anthony, that's Carmelo Anthony trying to get there. He can't. He just can't.
And then he falls down, and the entire crowd, the entire Knicks like fan base is just laughing.
Dude, they get
and the
booed.
poor guy just gets up and he laughs it off.
They get booed every single game. Like Madison Square Garden has had enough.
They cheer for the other team.
Yeah.
You're in Madison Square Garden, the mecca of basketball.
Go Heat, go.
Yeah, I know.
He was playing the.
Before you get like a heart stroke or something, we're just gonna keep going.
Well,
it's time for Fantasy Frenzy. We're gonna choose our sleeper picks, or just anybody out in the out on the waiver wire still that might be a good pickup for some teams out there.
okay.
All right, let's go to yours.
If anybody does, because in Yahoo Fantasy right now it says that only 25% of the people actually have Devin Booker. So if you don't
go grab Devin Booker.
dude. Okay, first of all, he popped.
Booker. He's crazy.
Yeah, I really like him as a rookie because, first of all, he popped out of nowhere. He wasn't even doing that good in the beginning of the season, right? And then he comes out of nowhere, starts dropping threes. Like, he even made it to the finals of the 3-point contest with Curry and Clay.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah. And then...
And it's not just points, too. The other day, he had, 25 and 9 or something like that. Like, he's a little more all-rounded. All-rounded. Yeah.
You know what he was saying? Because he's like the youngest player. He's 19, and he's, playing with the chip on his shoulder, basically, right? And he's like, people think they can, push me around and stuff. This guy's, in the last week, he's averaging about 2 threes, 22 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. It's just unreal. So, yeah, I'd say Devin Booker. If you don't have him already, you should pick him up.
My pick's going to be David Lee, who's for some reason only 61% owned right now, but he's actually been, there's a chance he could earn some starts with the Mavs, and in the past, week or so, he's averaged 13 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and pretty good field goal percent and free throw percent shooting. So, I mean, that's a solid pick for anybody looking for a center. I mean, he's at his ceiling right now. I doubt he's going to get any better than the stats I just said.
The main reason he's getting minutes is because Dallas right now is resting Zaza for the friggin' playoffs. I don't know why Zaza.
Why are they treating Zaza like he's like this superstar?
Yeah, it's why are you resting Zaza?
Yo, did you know Zaza? He almost made the All-Star team. He almost started for the All-Star team.
It's because where's he from? Jordan? I think it was Jordan,
no
and the entire freaking country was voting for him. He was above DeMarcus Cousins and so crazy. Many other crazy players.
Yeah, that was some NBA cheat code thing. The commissioner, whoever was in charge of that stuff, they definitely got Zaza out of that All-Star.
You look every time you're watching a game and they're talking about the All-Star votes, they'll be Steph Curry's number 1, Kobe's number 1, blah blah blah. But they don't say it, but you see it on the screen. You see Zaza.
You see it on the thing
in 6th, and you're like, what? Okay, this one. Okay, I don't know if anyone should rely on me for this one, but have you noticed what Corey Brewer's been doing?
Oh my God, really?
I'm not even kidding, dude. I'm not even kidding. He's shooting 51%. He's scoring 2 threes, 15 points, about over 2 steals a game in the last week, and he's all randomly caught fire. So just I'm not saying to pick him up, but I'm just saying keep an eye out.
I think I can agree with that. I think he's definitely a watch candidate for sure. He's Corey Brewer's just running gun. Hey, he just gets all of his
guy's
points
crazy in transition.
Right? The guy's a freaking bunny rabbit. He just goes.
You can't stop him.
I'm gonna say our specialty pick, or my specialty pick. I don't know if you have him on your list. I'm gonna go with Lance will make him dance.
No,
Lance will dance.
Not Lance. You know what I have to say to that?
Yo, I bet you that's his ringtone on his phone.
Probably. Oh man. Why?
No, that's just so funny. The guy's such a goof, and he's just pure entertainment to watch.
I remember literally too. Was it his last year in Indiana? Having him on fantasy was the best thing ever. The guy was averaging a triple double for a couple months straight.
The guy's crazy. He was the old Draymond Green. Yeah, he's been putting in work. He's been averaging 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, half a block for the past week. Yeah. So I mean, I don't think it'll last unless he can
just
overtake
keep an eye out and
Matt
see
Barnes.
if he can keep it up. but I don't recommend. Actually, I do recommend watching Lance Steven play because it's really entertaining.
If you want some entertainment on your team, I'm gonna say pick up Lance Stevenson. If you want to win, I'm gonna say maybe wait and don't pick up Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, not at all.
All right, who's your last pick?
Well, it'll probably be between. If you're in need of a point guard, it'll probably be between Jared Bayless or Norris Cole. Because honestly, that's what I'm thinking about right now. Which one to pick up? Because Michael Carter Williams is out for the rest of the season, so Bayless is most likely going to get like the higher 30s minutes.
True.
And Norris Cole's in the same position with Eric Gordon out for. I think he's out for the rest of the season too. So they're both going to get more playing time. They're both averaging about 12 to 15 points, but Cole is averaging 6 assists and Bayless is only averaging like 2 or 3. So
all right, I'm gonna go with my sleeper pick. You ready for this one?
No.
Marcelo Huerta.
Marcelo Huertas, you go. Oh man, dude, that guy's been like one of the biggest flops of the season.
The guy is he's been putting a number. Actually, not really, but like he's fun to watch. He handed out 9 assists, a career high 9 assists.
That was a game against Golden State, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm telling you, Marcelo Huertas, the future.
Remember when Delhi was like completely stopping Steph Curry?
Don't talk about Delhi. Delhi's just disgusting. He's a dirty player.
Do you notice that all Australians are dirty, like players?
Well, Bogut's not dirty, is he? Actually, no, Bogut's pretty dirty. He sets such dirty screens.
Yeah, okay, Deldo was probably the dirtiest player. And then, I think Aaron Baines, that guy's dirty AF. And same with Andrew Bogut's really dirty. Like, I think they made like a list of like the top 10 dirtiest players. And Bogut, like the 3 Australians, like led that list, literally. Yeah.
Maybe it's something about Australia. Maybe there's something in the water, you know? We could go to Australia, live there for a little bit, become better, stronger, filthier basketball players. All right.
Upgraded
Those were our picks. That was a what version? What? A brown version? Is that what you said?
No, I was going to say upgraded version of the Cookie Monsters.
The cookie for everybody listening, the Cookie Monsters is our basketball team, if we can call it that. It's we're in a men's league in the city, and our record is, I'd say, on par with the current 76ers right now. So before anybody starts crying, we're just gonna skip and move on to the next topic.
Yeah.
But that was Fantasy Frenzy and a little peek into our personal lives and less than impressive basketball career.
Yep.
But we're gonna talk about. All right, we're gonna forecast for the next week.
Yep.
So we got a couple big games coming up in the next, I'd say, 3 to 5 days.
Yep. Anyone who's listening, you guys can see basically what we're gonna do every time we have a podcast. We're gonna find a couple of the crazy games during the week, probably up until Sunday this time. So, and me and Summit, we're each going to guess which teams we think are going to win. So we're going to each guess which teams we think are going to win for those games. You guys can all follow along too if you want.
All right, let's go. So we got a big game tomorrow. OKC versus Clippers.
Yeah.
Who are you choosing?
I didn't even think about this, so I'm just going to think on the spot. Oh, the Clippers are doing well, I think, aren't they? I still think OKC will take it.
I'm going to go with the Clippers. I think OKC's like mental makeup right now is like not in place, and I just hate their ISO ball too much.
Yeah.
I love Westbrook and I love KD. I just hate the way the team functions.
Yeah.
Thursday, Atlanta versus Toronto. Who you got? Quick. Toronto, same. Chicago versus San Antonio.
San Antonio,
same. Cleveland versus Lakers.
I'm going going
with Lakers.
I'm going with Lakers too. They just beat Golden State, man. You never know.
State, man. Anything is possible.
Yeah. This is the
you
NBA.
got two upcoming all-stars on that team in D'Angelo Russell and Marcelo Huertas.
And Jordan Clarkson.
And Jordan Clarkson, yes, he's been putting in work too.
Oh, yeah.
And Julius Randle, who I don't know how Julius Randle plays basketball. I see him play, and I'm like worried he's gonna hurt himself every single time he goes to the basket. This guy like triple clutches, like backflips, and then throws the shot up and it goes in. I don't understand. I just don't understand. All right, Friday, Portland versus Golden State. What you got?
This is at Golden State. I don't know if there's anybody that would single-handedly want to destroy the Golden State's crazy home record right now, it would be Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
I went on a limb last time on the Lakers, so I'm just going to stick with the Golden State this time.
I'm going to go with Golden State as well.
Yeah.
Saturday, San Antonio versus OKC.
I'm going to say San Antonio.
Yeah.
They're undefeated at home too.
Yeah, they are. It's great. This is at home, right? OKC versus San Antonio on Saturday?
This is at San Antonio.
Yeah, I'm going to go with San Antonio. And Cavs versus Clippers on Sunday. Big game.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I think I got the Clippers on this one.
I got the Cavs on this one. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think DJ's
Are
going
we
to be
gonna do anything if we're like right or wrong in any
Yeah,
of these?
so yeah, I'm just going to take something on the spot. So for everybody listening, if Ron loses, he will be sending nudes to all the listeners. So please send in your emails, your home address, whatever you want.
Send them to what? I'm not giving them any information on that.
But yeah, so if Robin loses,
No, but if you
he'll be
lose,
sending
you
you
do the
guys
same.
some nice pictures. So you better hope he loses.
Okay, stop saying if Robin loses. If you lose, you have to do the same thing.
If I lose,
Yeah, duh.
yeah, it's all good. If I lose, I will do the same thing. You know, anything for the fans, anything for you guys.
Yeah.
But that about wraps up our first show. Childs, anything else you want to ask, or anything else you want to comment on? Anything
No,
at all?
I just hope everyone was entertained by our little talk. We could probably talk about basketball forever because we're really big basketball fans, but
Yeah, we could go on for like hours and hours. Thank you guys for listening. You guys can reach out to us on our YouTube channel. So just leave some comments below, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You can also reach out to us via Twitter, which doesn't exist yet, but it will at some point.
It will exist.
It will at some point.
Yeah,
If you guys want it, it will be there.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, that's all for today.
Hope you guys liked our show.
Yeah, we hope you guys like our show, Crunchtime, the podcast.
Crunchtime, and don't even think about making fun of that name because you know it's awesome.
Actually, Child's with it, so he's going to take it to heart if
What?
anybody says anything bad about it. What? Nothing. All right, but that's all for today. Send us your comments and questions, photos, gift baskets, whatever you're feeling.
Oh, yeah.
And we will see you guys next week.
Yeah.